So I will do that. And we have Kristen at least here, so we'll let her in. And I did have some people that say they might come in a little bit later. All right. Hi, Kristen. She might be still connecting.
And you said we had some people join this morning, or someone this morning?
What's that?
Dee had somebody join this morning?
She had somebody texting her because they joined through the GNY website, which we don't have the links directly in there. They get it via email, and I emailed everybody
this weekend.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Thinking that somebody would probably sign up. She actually signed up this morning.
Nice.
So,
okay.
And she was wondering like where her Zoom link was because she just signed up, but it's not an automated system, unfortunately. So, okay, she just sent me the person's email. And looks like Kristen's still kind of getting her audio. So I will email this other person.
Perfect.
Who hopefully is patiently waiting. Culture Cure Salon.
Culture Cure Salon.
And then let me take. Do you use, well, do you have a Mac?
No, I do not, but Justin does. So I use his sometimes.
Love, and like it's not working right now because it makes my life so easy. Ugh. But when you hit copy on your phone, and then it will pick it up and it will paste.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize it did that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's like a lifesaver, but it's not working right now, so that I'm, mad.
Right. I know, I like that when you have a Mac, you can like airdrop everything too. So that way you're not like, texting or emailing yourself to get pictures from your phone to your computer.
Yeah, just airdropping it. But then, yeah, it's just nice because like right now, Dee texted her email, which I guess I could copy and paste, but then I had the Zoom link on my phone. So I'm going to the Zoom link on my phone, hitting copy and then pasting. So it's kind of nice. All right, Kristen, we're not sure if you can hear us or not. So I was just kind of waiting for your audio to get worked out. And then we can get started because I was going to ask you a little bit about what you want to gain today or what your expectations are, because we have a fun hour planned, but we of course want to make sure that you're getting out of it what you want. So if you can hear us, either let us know in the chat or feel free to unmute and let us know that you're ready to go.
She's probably multitasking. Busy girl, busy girl.
She is. And this is, and I don't know if you know, Melissa Crandall is trying to get on here. That's the other one. So there she is. It worked. Yay. Hi, Melissa. I think we might throw these through all these technical challenges here. Melissa, feel free to either, I'm glad it worked. I'm sorry that I know you just signed up that I didn't think anybody would sign up this last minute. So we're so glad that you're here. Oh, she left and she's back. Hold on.
Oh, I just hit admit.
Okay, good. So hopefully, Melissa, you're getting logged on and you can hear. Give us a message in the chat or feel free to unmute. Oh, she made it. Okay, good. Awesome. If you guys, are multitasking or doing something else and can't go off of mute, that's totally cool. Just let us know in the chat, if there's anything specific that you really want to cover or anything that you really struggle with in content so we can go over it. We're excited to have these social media series, partnership with Goldwell New York and the Salon Social Media Shop. And we're going to actually look to continue them. We have one on the 27th that I'll show you guys at the end too, scheduled out. And then we're going to look to do one a month that we will continue to have, special guests like we have today with Mary Haight, and give you guys some social media tips. So also feel free to put in the chat what you would like to know more of or what you could use help on. And I'm starting to schedule July, August, September right now. So let me know. And let's see, just going to keep the chat over here. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Danyelle Hildreth, and I kind of multitask. I am the director of new media for Goldwell New York, so I oversee their social media, their email, and their website. And then I also do consulting. So I have my own consulting business, and under that, I started the Salon Social Media Shop, which is Canva templates specifically for salons, and they get delivered to your inbox. So we'll share a little bit about that too at the end. And I'm an adjunct professor in the marketing and hospitality world. So I also, teach this stuff, which is exciting and fun that I've been doing for a very long time now. And I'm excited to have Mary with me today, who is the Amika brand specialist for Goldwell New York. So we have taken a lot of our things, and the stuff that we're going to share with you today is Amika focused, and we have a lot of free templates. So I hope you guys carry Amika in your salon, because we have some great stuff for you that you can then take and use for the rest of the month.
Love it.
I do have a little intro slide on Mary too. So when we get to that, Mary, I'm gonna have you share more. Sound
Awesome.
good?
Sounds great.
All right. Okay. I have too many things up here at once, but let me show you guys. I love to actually show that I use Canva for a lot of things, including this presentation. And I know Mary does too, because I've seen her amazing presentations in Canva, and it really fits well with the Amika brand and a lot of these fun things. But they're templates that are already in Canva, and I use them. And then I'm going to click share. And we are going to, actually, I'm just going to click present. I lied. We're going to just hit present and show it just like you would kind of like a PowerPoint. So they just have fun animation and little things you'll see throughout that. Also, if you're designing in Canva, it was very easy for me to take what I already designed and plop it into this presentation. So as I said, this is a great partnership. We've had some amazing guests. Right now we're with Mary, and then on June 27th, we have Claire CO. She's done some with us before, and I think we'll probably have a how to use Canva one again, because that was popular and people just want to know how to use Canva more and what is this Canva thing. So we'll continue to do that. But what we have coming up on the 27th is writing, creating captions, hashtags, and then what to put in your bio on Instagram. So some very basic, I call them housekeeping things. If you were going to have a big party at your house, you clean up, you get ready, you do certain things before. That's kind of what next week will be about on the 27th. Well, 2 weeks, 27th. You can register for that through the Goldwell New York website if you were a Goldwell New York customer, or you can DM the Salon Social Media Shop on Instagram, and I will be happy to get you signed up and make sure that you get the link. So before we got started and actually going through, we have a lot of great content ideas for you. I wanted to share some statistics, about Instagram, why you want to do it, why you want to spend the time on there, and some things you should know if you are creating content. Everybody asks me, well, what's the secret? How do I get the algorithm to work? How do I get things to go viral? Or how do I just get my customers to see my things? These are some little things that you should know that will help. So the average age group on Instagram is 25 to 34 years old. So think about, is that your clientele or is that the clientele you want? It's 31% of the people that are on Instagram. So if you were going to run an ad, if you were going to, do reels and it's, going out to new people, that's 30% of the people that are going to see it. 70% of people watch Instagram stories daily. So they're still there, they're still alive. And why do we do it? Because it just keeps going. It's a never ending reel. So, and it flashes between different people. And they're technically mostly the people that you have chosen to follow. And then there are people that have some sponsored ads in there for sure, but mostly it's people that you've somehow connected with, somehow clicked on something of theirs at least, so you have an interest in it. And that is why 70% is a high number of people are still watching stories. 40% of Instagrammers post stories daily. So this is, hopefully from the content we talk about today, you're going to be part of those 40% because 70% of the people are watching them. You should be posting on them. And there's ways to do it, creating unique content or sharing your post, sharing your reels, sharing other people's things to your stories. That's also why 70% of people that's also why 40% of the people are posting, is because sometimes it makes it really easy, especially if you have some partners that you're collaborating with. Photos with faces. We're going to talk about content ideas today, but if you can share a face in an image, you will get 40%. It is almost 40% better than when you post something without an image. That's a pretty big increase. So you're really going to want to show your face. I know when we're doing hair images, so many people don't want to show their face and you're looking down, or you're in the back and you're showing all your hair, which is great, but you need to have some images that also show the faces. The ones that get the best are the clients that are really happy. And, sometimes you get people that are doing a video and those are going to do better. They just are. So I know it may not show off your work as well, but people also have this thing about seeing people's faces, and especially if they look really happy. Post at least one hashtag on your post. Even if you don't know what it's supposed to be, just keep a branded one that's for you, for your salon, and post that, because it will receive an average of 12.6% more engagement. It's just trying to funnel you to the right people. So they'll use that hashtags that you include and get you to the right people, which hopefully are interested in your content, and that's why they get more. And then post with tagged locations, 79% more engagement. I think it just gives some accountability, and sometimes people use the location as a strategy. So they will post, use a geolocation of a very popular place that a lot of people are at. So think about it, if you were at a destination, and if you were downtown Buffalo and you're at a museum or a park or somewhere that everybody goes to, you put that location, right? Like you've all taken your picture. So some people then will use those popular locations. I say that's a great strategy when it makes sense. But if you're showing a big hair image and then you're posting the bowling alley and pizza shop that people hang out a lot, it doesn't quite go. So it's confusing and people are like, why is this salon in the bowling alley? And that doesn't make sense. So just make sure that they make sense, but no matter what, tagging one will help get you more engagement. And I think it's because people also like, oh, wait, this salon is where? And it seems just more legitimate, more real, like there is a place. Over on the left.
I like to use the locations too. And because if you click on the location, say if it is at the salon or even downtown Buffalo, you can start seeing what everybody else tags there. So whether it was like a stylist or even one of their clients posting, their hair or whatever from that location, it's always fun to see like what people are posting. That's how I find like restaurants when I'm going away or stuff like that.
I do the exact
It's
same
like
thing.
level up stalking.
It is. And then it's also almost like mini reviews that weren't
Mm-hmm.
solicited, because you're just seeing what everybody else is doing at that location. And if you have a salon full of a bunch of stylists that are all using that same location tag, and they click on it and they're like, oh, this place looks really good. Oh, look at everything they're doing. The salon looks cool. Oh, it looks like they're having fun. Oh my gosh, I want my hair to look like that. And to go down through and see all of them. And then you see customers' selfies if they were there and use the tag too. It is great. It is totally, I use it to stalk too, Mary. Um, on the left, I just have average engagement rate. And the reason that I wanted to just show you this is because likes are great, but really where the success is found is in the engagement. So I don't care if you have 10 likes, if you have somebody that made a comment on that, that's huge. Somebody stopped and wrote something or gave you a heart or gave you some sort of emoji, a thumbs up. That actually is great. And that to me weighs more than any amount of likes and followers you can ever have. You could have the smallest knit group, and if you're all engaging with each other, then that's where the win is at. So photos, you get 0.81%, videos 0.61%, and carousels 1.08%. And the reason I think carousels are so high is people like to swipe and they're staying on your page longer. So that's a plus. But then you're engaging them in more types of content. And a lot of times what people are doing in carousels is it's either, a process, or it's a tutorial, or it's a tip. So you're actually getting them more involved, and they then are more invested and then might comment more. So whereas a video has a lot of interaction based on that you're listening to something, you're viewing something, maybe they've gotten enough from you and they don't need to comment. So just some thoughts. Also, I wanted to put down here that some statistics about buying, because Instagram is definitely a platform for selling, services that are available, the types of services that you offer, for the retail products that you sell. People do use Instagram to determine what they're going to buy and purchase. So these are some statistics. They use it, to discover new products and services. They use it to research and then to decide, do I want this or not? And that's usually seeing what is everybody else saying about it. So these are just some stats of what you could be doing. So the moral of the story is keep doing stories. Reels definitely is huge right now, but keep doing stories. Keep posting pictures of your faces, use a hashtag, and use the tag location. Those are some quick, easy things that you can do to help see more engagement with the content that we're going to create. So when we talk about all these ideas, be thinking about, what hashtag would I use with that? Oh, I need to show my face, and I could do this type of image. And here's how I could share it in my stories. Hold on, for some reason we went all the way to the end. I clicked the wrong thing. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Bear with me here. Okay, so Instagram content. So when we're talking about content, and then I'm gonna get to the end of the slide and I'm gonna pass it over to Mary for a little bit and let her tell you about herself and the great content that she's been creating. But think about content pillars. So you can think, you can even Google content pillars and you'll get a lot of different information. But basically, if you narrow it down, to simplify it, is there's top 4 content pillars. You want to entertain, you want to inspire, you want to educate, and you want to convert. So really out of that 4, 1 is really salesy, right? Converting. But you might have different calls to action still on each one of these posts. And you kind of want to spread out your content to think about these different pillars. And if you're doing these 4 pillars, properly, it's a great foundation, and then you'll be able to see some growth. To get ideas, Instagram, we all get lost there. We all spend a lot of time. So browsing Instagram alone can give you great content ideas. And I look at a lot of salon and hairstylist feeds, and a lot of the content looks very similar. And I will look at their page, and it is a ton of hair pictures for a stylist, for example, um, which is great. You want to showcase your work, but it doesn't necessarily stand out. So I encourage you, when you're browsing Instagram, check out some other industries: fashion, food, see what they're doing, see what the trends are, and try to say, how can I incorporate that into mine? And then you'll be doing different things that maybe you'll be a little bit more thumb stopping. Now, I will say your customers, though, keep in mind, are not viewing hair like I am. I mean, my job is to look at salons and hairstylists pages and what they're doing. Your customers are not. So they're looking at fashion and food and beauty and friends and family. And this is what they're looking at on there. So I don't want you to think that you shouldn't be showing hair, because you should, but think about what it is that they're looking at, and then how you can be what I call thumb stopping. So they're scrolling, and what would make them stop and take a look at yours. And other people are doing some pretty fun things. And if you ever have any questions of how did they do that, there's an app. There is an app that helped them create that. So Google whatever feature or fun thing you think it is, and I guarantee you'll get an app that you can download that will help you do it. And then use your own camera roll. I know for a fact that stylists have a gazillion pictures and videos on their camera roll already. When you need to post, don't think I have to go create this whole new thing, especially if you're doing reels, because you get to, trim everything and just do these little snippets of everything. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to have the perfect background or be exactly right. And you probably have a lot of what you need already on your camera roll. And then lastly, social selling. I already told you, gave you some stats that, people are selling on Instagram, and really Mary's one of them. She uses Instagram to talk about Amika, what's going on with Amika, get you interested in Amika. But of course, she wants you to buy Amika and have it in your salon. So she does a lot of social selling, and she does it really well. So I'm going to let her talk about that, and then share a little bit more about what she does, and then we'll share some great content with you guys.
Awesome. Thanks, Danyelle.
Yeah.
Do you want to flip it over to the next slide? Awesome. All right. So on the left, obviously, that is me. I am the Amika brand specialist or brand manager at Goldwell, New York. So I pretty much know all things Amika. If you have any Amika questions, I most likely know the answer. And if I don't, I can get it pretty quickly. So I always tell salons I'm a good number to have in your pocket, or again, Instagram, DM me. I'm always available to help you. I help salons with retail supporting, just in like retail selling, in salon merchandising and marketing. I do a lot of fun events with my salons, and I help them get them put together and make them come to life, which is always fun. And then like internally at Goldwell, New York, I do all of the Amika sales reporting and inventory and all that fun behind the scenes stuff. So it's really fun that I get to, be out in the field, do all the fun things, and then like sit back and see how it's all working. Yeah, so that's me and what I do. And then Danyelle mentioned that basically I'm social selling all the time, pretty much, right? Because I don't really typically have clients like hair salons. I'm just sharing, really, I always say I'm sharing the love of Amika because I truly believe in it and I love it. So I always just try to have some fun with it. And I also always will tell salons, like, steal my stuff, screenshot, copy my caption, like use it. I want to be a resource for people to make this an easy process for them to be promoting their brand. So that is typically my jam. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to repurpose content, which I'm really excited about because how easy is it to create something when you already have, like Danyelle said, so many pictures in your camera roll already. So I don't know if you followed me on social already or if you've seen it, but I just want to walk through with you. Oh, Danyelle, can I share from my iPhone? I wanted to walk through with you how I can take one image and use it for so many different things. So I'm going to hop on my phone and, all right, I think.
Okay, let me stop sharing mine.
Oh, okay, perfect. There we are.
Go.
Sweet. Okay. So I'm going to show you a couple of different ways. Let me get my face out of here. Okay. A couple different ways you can use the same exact picture for multiple things. So this is just my landing page. At the bottom, I'm going to go to my profile. So on Friday, oh, let me click on here. Okay. The other one was like things I was tagged in, if anyone's watching and is confused, right? So this is my profile. On, I believe, Friday, I shared this picture, which has these two images from an event we did at Tags a couple weeks ago. So super fun, super easy. There's me and Danyelle with one of our other work friends, Natalie. It was honestly a great day. So it was really fun reusing this content again. So I used that and just wanted to, if we go back to our social pillars and we talk about which one we should use, let's see which one this is what I would categorize. Probably like entertain, right? Or inspire. So I'm showing my followers some fun and entertaining, right? Collaborations. So then I'm going to take that same day and I used the same exact picture and all I did was use the picture, expand it, and ask who wants some close-up tutorials of Amika braiding. So, and then I just added this little like interactive bar to the page so people can either say yes or no. I have not gone to like looked at the insights, but just so you know, there is insights. You can go and look and see who said yes, who said no. Let's see. I don't think I had anybody interact, right? No, that's okay though. I ain't sad. Anyway.
Well, that's funny because I think I did.
Yeah, I was surprised because I did too on my page.
I don't know if I did it under Goldwell, New York or Salon Social Media Shop, but one of them did. So maybe it just hasn't caught up yet.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Sometimes you have to go in a different way, I find. Like once it's done, then go into the insights or something.
Yeah, when it's done, you can go back and look at your stories, which you never used to be able to do before. Look at your stories and see the insights.
Yeah.
Like the little archive kind of.
Yeah, I love that.
Little lines. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, so then the same picture again. What I did was create a reel on Instagram. So I made two reels, one of them on Instagram and one of them I used Danyelle's social media, salon social media shop for the other one. So I'm gonna just let this one roll really quickly. And
I like this one, it was so cute.
Somehow I had a picture of Natalie's shoe like up and down and it just worked with that music. And it was like so easy. I literally just took 4 or 5 videos and pictures and just spliced them together again on Instagram. I cropped them to be like a second or two. And then obviously if the video was longer, it was longer, but super easy. And then just tagging that music onto that. If you haven't listened to it, you should, because it's a fun upbeat song. So that was a reel that I created just from a couple pictures I had in my camera roll. I am going to actually show you my camera roll so you can see where I'm getting all this content from. And I did go on vacation, so we're going to pass through all those fun beach pictures to our tag pictures. All right, so this is, I think I probably had about like 40 images, I would say, from tags, maybe more, but 40 or 50. And I started with, if you see up here, taking pictures of Natalie's shoes just because they were so cute, right? I didn't know what I was going to do with them, but I had 3 pictures and it worked out cool, right? And then here, this was just during the day, braiding, getting ready, taking pictures of stage, and then a few pictures after. So really, like, obviously that was an event. So we had a lot of things moving and we were taking a lot of pictures. But what's cool is I bet if you go through your phone, you'll be able to scroll and be like, oh, I was on vacation then. Oh, this was this event. So they end up grouping into these really nice things. Another thing I wanted to show was, say if this was 6 months ago and they weren't in my recents, I can just go to search, and up at the top, I can search places. So I can type in tag summer stage and all my pictures will come up from that event. So super cool. Again, if you're at your salon and you want to differentiate your pictures from your salon to your personal life, right? Like you have so many pictures of your kids, and say you took all these pictures at your salon, just type in your salon. Again, if you're using that location thing, it's all going to like sync up. So it'll be really easy to find this content on your phone, so you're not digging through pictures of kids and outside and food and anything else you like to snapshot. So Danielle, did you want to add anything here? I think I am showing my reel on another slide, like yes, the third and final, like the last reel, how I kind of piece this all together.
No, I think that that is awesome. And what do you guys think? I guess let us know, hit us up in the chat to say whether, this was good, new ideas, because then we have a bunch of actual content ideas, and we will send you a list of content ideas that you can use for posting.
Yeah. I know, Melissa, you're on here and you say you don't really use social media personally. So I'd love to hear, like, if you just like checked out your camera roll, or if you already have some pictures. Another thing that I do too, and I'll show you, is I seriously screenshot and I steal from people. So like, oh, this was me practicing for, but like a lot of times I like this image, I just screenshot this image from Amika Online. So like it's in a mix of images of food and other fun things that I might have been doing. But so I like to like keep those images and then like save them and bring them to life, at a later point. So screenshotting is life changing.
And I do the same thing, like with Goldwell, New York. Obviously, we carry a lot of different brands, and some brands are really great at sharing content with us to use, and then others aren't. So I stalk their Instagram and I definitely screenshot. So for sure. So you can see Mary actually showed you how she took just one image, and then she took kind of images from an event, but she made a post, she made a reel, she then shared it to her stories. And then if you saw, and Mary actually had collaborators with us, the top, it says Goldwell NY and Amika GNY. So she, in her reel, you have the option when you're tagging people to have collaborators. So this might be really fun for like a hairstylist and an esthetician or a makeup artist, or multiple people, for you guys to do some things together to collaborate. And then the great thing is it shows up on both of your feeds. So if you were to go to the Goldwell New York Instagram, you're going to see this reel, and if you were on the Amika GNY, you will also see this reel. So
Love
Yeah,
it.
Kristen videos. Yeah. See, as you saw in Mary's reel, she in her camera roll, she actually showed you. You can see she takes images and videos. I did have this
Mhm.
question on our last, so I will just share with you guys. Reels, you don't have to have a video. It's kind of the whole point is you can take images and it makes it into a video for you. So somebody goes, "Oh, I thought it was only videos," and I said, "No, you can use both." So FYI. Um, and um, and you don't have to take really professional. You can use your phone to
Mhm.
take these images, especially when you're doing something like reels and stories, um, because reels kind of lumps them all together. I mean, if you guys could see at that event, you guys been to hair shows, we were behind the stage. It didn't look pretty,
Mm-mm.
right? There was stuff everywhere, and like a wall here, a door here, a back black, curtain here. But yet, did you notice that? No, you
And the
saw cute
lawnmower that
shoes
was
and oh yeah,
behind us when we were
yeah.
taking these pictures
So
outside.
instead she put some cute audio and got rid of the audio for the image, so I'm just saying if you could see where we were at, you wouldn't believe that it came from those images, but those images were really cute. And then the fence, if you've ever been to a Tag Summer concert, which is like near Elmira, um, it's like a big outdoor concert place, but it's like pavilions, and we were up against the wooden fence, like it was paved driveway. That's all we were. So you do have to get a little creative.
Yeah.
And I would say, Melissa, if you start taking pictures, just start with your phone.
Yeah, I'm
And
actually going to show you really quick, Melissa. So I'm literally going to pull up my camera right now. And I'm just like here chilling at my desk, right? And I have this product. So I'm just going to literally use like this backdrop. I guess we'll pretend that this is a nice like picture or something, but it doesn't need to be anything crazy, right? This is Blockade. I just used it this morning. And I can then take this picture, which I just posted or I just took, right? It looks a little dark on my computer screen. It's a little bit brighter, but I can go into Canva or Instagram, anything, right? Here's my picture. Oh, I guess I should show you. I should slow down. So if I'm on Instagram and I want to add a story, I just took this picture. Cool thing, if you have an iPhone, you can turn this into a boomerang. So it'll add a little bit of action. But like I just took that picture from right there behind the wall. You can add in tags. You can add in, if I wanted to put a little sticker, like,
Mary just swiped. I know she did it kind of quick, but if you swipe, it
sorry.
actually changes filters.
Oh, yeah.
So let's say it's not quite, see, so these are how some people also make it look, oh, that's kind of nice and bright.
Yeah, I like that.
Zoomed in.
And then I'll just throw on here, like, don't forget heat protection. So I'm going to go here. How do I add text? Oh, found it.
The A, yeah.
Don't forget to add heat protection. Look at that. So you can do it. Easy peasy. And all I'm doing is just selecting this little dropper down here to pick my color and then picking a color and figuring out where I want to drop this. How easy is that?
And don't stress. It's up for 24 hours. You can download it. You can save it to highlights. There's ways to kind of repurpose this content. So it's not just 24 hours, but it is only there for 24 hours. So you're not going to break anything. Just start making stories and give it a try.
Totally. And same thing, I could have taken that picture and done a post instead of a story. Click, add post, click, add reel. So lots of ways to do different things on Instagram. Danyelle, why do you think it's important to do all the different avenues?
Yeah, so I actually follow Subi Zimmerman, which I followed her for a really long time. She's known on Instagram as the Instagram expert. And I really like whenever there's a new
What was
feature.
that? Who is that again?
Subi Zimmerman.
Okay.
I'll put her name in the chat anyway, but she is the Instagram expert is her handle. And she just explains things very simply. So I've always thought this is great for people that know Instagram a little bit. But even if they don't, she has beginner things, and she has a YouTube channel. But when a new feature or something new comes out, she's always on top of it. And then she always has a great tutorial. Just how Mary like has your phone, that's what she does. You know, you're looking at her through her phone, and she tells you exactly where things are and what to do. And what she's always said in Instagram is the neighborhoods. You know, what neighborhoods are you going to use? So she calls, you know, and Instagram keeps getting more neighborhoods, but you know, your feed. So that's where you're putting your post as a neighborhood. Your stories is another neighborhood across the top. And then your reels is another neighborhood. So in these neighborhoods, the just like in life, when you're connecting and communicating, the more you're using, the more you're going to get to know all the different people and all the different neighborhoods, and the more they're going to get to know you, which is essentially, very simply, how the algorithm works. The more features you use within Instagram, the better they reward you.
I love
However,
that.
Reels is by far, they are pushing Reels. So it is at the top of any algorithm, and they are competing with TikTok, and they are really pushing to have Reels be seen. So if you really want to reach new people and more people, Reels is where it's at. Your post are your followers, your stories are your followers, your Reels are new people. So what I always talk to people is, if they just want to continue to reach the people that are already following them, you know, really focus on definitely posts and stories. And if you want to do Reels, that's fantastic. Do Reels and share it to your stories, so that it's going to kind of your people. If you're looking to add new people, you want more people in your chair, you want to grow your business, then maybe it's a different kind of business. Maybe all of a sudden you really want to do more bridal, then hit up your Reels, have it be all about bridal, use all the bridal hashtags and keywords in the comments, and then of course share those to the other avenues that can go on your posts and on your stories. That is a difference between what Reels really allows you is to get to all the neighborhoods. One, with creating one content, you can share it to your stories. It goes to your posts and to your feed. Like you can see Mary's here, anything with that little Reels icon, she's chosen to have it also show on her feed.
Gossip Girl here, and I have,
and she's got fun audio. So that will allow you to get to all the neighborhoods at once. Also why it's a plus to do Reels.
Love that.
So Mary just showed you, like, she created a post, there's a story, there's a reel. If you would, depending on what that image, Mary could have her hair, it was in braids. She could do a before and after. She could talk about the service. She had the video of the braid actually getting done. Maybe this is a service that you offer, and then you could have the service and availability, or costs, or length of time that it takes, or best way to come in with your hair for this service. So many things that you could do. Another thing that Mary does a good job with too is then taking an image, and we talked about reusing it as a backdrop. So that hair that Mary had with a braid, that could be the backdrop image that then she puts a product, you know, in front of. And you can create that kind of really fun stuff in Canva. So Mary, if you want to stop sharing, I'll go back to sharing my screen, and we'll go through a couple more things. So hopefully, has this got you guys thinking a little bit? Because now I'm going to put you guys to work a little bit, and I know you guys might not be able to chat. Let me go back to sharing this, presenting this in Canva. One of the things that I wanted to do was do a little brainstorming with you guys. So if this works, if not, we can kind of move on to the next one. But, and I'm actually going to get out of this, and I'm just going to keep it here for a minute so I can type. But, so now that we've talked about some things, what are some ideas that you think you could create content for? So just to kind of put in the chat, or you're welcome to unmute and say, these are the types of things that I could create content for, that you're already going, oh, I could take a picture of that. Oh, I could talk about this. So what are they? And if you're short on them, it's okay. That's why you're here. And we have plenty to share with you. So I'll say before and after is an easy, what's
Yeah.
another post that you could create?
I was just looking back at Melissa's comment saying, I don't take a lot of photos, never really have been very good at it, and she usually gets frustrated and gives up. So that, Melissa, is why we're here. So I hope that after this, you can see that things don't have to be super perfect. Social kind of fluffs it up for us. But then I also just want you all to think about is like, why am I posting this? What's my goal? Who's the target that I want to see this? Do I want to talk about the service and share my formula so other stylists can see it and like it? Or is my goal to, grow my business? I need more clients. I want to pump up my retail. Like, I would just ask yourself that question too, when you're like kind of, especially Melissa, you mentioned that you really haven't used social media. I guess I would just ask yourself first, like where you want to start and what your first like need or want is when trying to come up with content. But I guarantee you, if you walk around your salon, you will have all of the content you need.
And one of the things that if this is a struggle for you, because I will tell you, Mary and I are the kind of people that are never short on ideas. So we always are like, oh, wait, we got to do all this stuff. But that's just kind of how our brains work. We both are like, oh my gosh, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, what a great idea. Let's do. And I realize not everybody is like that. And sometimes it's a blessing and a curse that Mary and I are like this. But so we want to share that with you because we are like that. So if you're not, then we have things for you. And that's part of the reason, that also I created the salon social media shop is because people need that every month, right? They need those continual ideas and the inspiration of what to post, when to post. And so if you're short on that, the social media shop might be a great answer for you because every month we are putting together ideas. And every month, this is an example of just a really quick, simple thing that Melissa isn't going to take images of your clients and remember to doing the before and the after and all that sort of stuff. And it's fun and it's engaging and it shows that, different ways for you to have fun with your customers, that they're all, maybe if they don't know about this stuff, but it's simple stuff. It's just national holidays. So in the June templates, we share, these are not all of them, you guys, there's almost like a national holiday every day, but we picked out fun ones that we thought would relate to the industry. So we have on here coming up, for example, National Rosé Day, June 11th. I missed that.
So did I.
National Flip Flop Day is coming up. National Splurge Day. Juneteenth is another big holiday. A lot of people are doing more and more promotion with, and even in Canva, if you were to type in Juneteenth, there's a ton of templates that are pre-done that you can use. And then we've included some in June. Summer Solstice, Father's Day, Selfie Day, National Social Media Day. And then of course it's LGBTQ Pride Month. So we actually have a lot of rainbow and love is love and great things in the June templates. And here are some examples of what they look like. And Mary is a Canva wizard and actually helps create some of these. So it's just really cool. And I have to give her some credit for some of these amazing things that we create in here because she's really good at it. This is an example again. So I know that some of you, I don't know what social media shop is, but it's basically a monthly membership. And every month you get all of these pre-done things in Canva. So you can either download them as they are and just use them, or you can customize them. You can change these sayings. You can add your salon logo. You can add your salon colors. You can do whatever you want. So we're here to help you with content in that way. Mary actually took what we're going to be rolling out at the end of the month is look at this video. I love it. A Reels bundle. So for people that are struggling with creating Reels, because it is kind of like doing video production a little bit, here is how she took a template and created a Reel, which is really cool.
Yep, I just searched my picture. So this is in Canva with the Reels template. And all I did is search my pictures. I added that one of Brittany and I. And then I think, is it over? Does it keep playing or is it shortened?
Looks like it might be over.
Oh, okay. Because then I did show Danielle in that video. Oh, maybe it was in the video. I ended up changing the color of the 3-2-1, which
Yes.
is like 2 clicks. You know, I just used pink and then I hit change all. So, you know, this was my first time really utilizing a Reels template. So if anyone's interested, like, it might sound super intimidating, like, and then seeing all these like little things at the bottom of your Canva screen. But it's literally done for you, like already with all of the animation. Like all you have to do is just swap out the images or like add the image. So I loved that.
Add your own images, your own videos, and awesome.
Yeah. And so I ended
Mary
up posting
has this actual one posted. Yeah.
Yes.
So you can look at it on her Amika. So we've talked about Canva.
Yeah.
So if you're not familiar with Canva, I have been using Canva for, gosh, over 5 years before it is what it is today. But you can do a ton on Canva. You guys, you can create your flyers for your salon, shelf talkers, business cards, gift cards, you know, like gift certificate type things, all of your social media, videos, presentations. You can do all this on Canva, and you can order print. So let's say you wanted to do your menus, you know, and your services, your price list, anything like that. You can create it on Canva, order it to print, just like you would like your holiday cards. Same, you can create your holiday cards on there too, but you can order them, have them to print. If you did an invitation, if you're going to do an event, you can do that. And then you can also schedule, which is something new. But if you wanted to schedule your posts, so you create it in social media in Canva, and then you can schedule it to go right to your Instagram or your Facebook, which is a huge time saver for a lot of people. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of insight to what Canva is. And you can have a free version or you can have a pro version. And a lot of people ask the difference. The pro is $12.99 a month, or if you pay for the year, it's $119. Some of the really big differences are you get pro features. So there's pro images, there's pro text, there's things with a little crown on it, like this crown here. And you only get those if you pay for the pro. You can organize and have folders. You can, I'm trying to think of what's the other thing now, Mary?
Background remover.
Oh, that's huge. Favorite feature, background remover. So like Mary just took that picture of the product in front of the closet. She can remove the closet background and add a solid color or another background from Canva. Or if you had a hair picture and like you didn't like all this stuff in my background right now of my image, you can remove it all and it will just take it all out. It's actually pretty darn good.
It has gotten better too. I swear, like this little computer science in there, whatever. It really like, it works. You know, you have background removers, like bang, gone. And then you can like use your image how you want it without all of the distraction.
So one of the other great things I love is that you can either save it as a PNG file, you can save it as a GIF, you can save it as an MP4, which is a video. So I've just told you that, you know, creating videos and things like that. So Kristen, this is your answer. If you have a lot of images, you need more video. Well, you can put them into Canva and then it will create the video for you. You could even do the whole zoom in where you're on an image and you're zoomed in on the hair, and then your next image is you're zoomed out, just like you would normally do maybe that video. And you can do that through Canva and some animation, and then boom, save it as a video and upload it to your social media. So you can get started with those images you already have.
Yeah, I love that.
So what we have for you guys, I'm really excited. Mary put together some amazing templates in Canva that are all about Amika, and they're ones, as you can see, that you could use right now, and they're under those brand pillars. And what we'll do is we'll send you a link to this. So you do have to have Canva. So make sure you have a Canva account. You can get a free account. You don't have to pay for it to get these. And we'll send you a link and this replay after. Also, we have a whole list of ideas I'm going to show you next for content that you can post, and you will then have them in your Canva. So you will have these forever to use. You can make changes to them if you want, but they will be yours to use to promote any Amica product that you have. So they go through sales, they go through, education and tutorials. They're always fun and inspiring. Just their colors are amazing. And I just think they're always entertaining. But this gives you just a look into the templates. There's over 20 free templates that we're going to give you that are focused on these really cool Amica ones that Mary already has created. Oh, and some are engaging.
Yeah, I just shared your, so canva.com is like how you sign up for Canva. And then the website underneath that is going to bring you to Danyelle's salon social media landing page. I'm assuming, Danyelle?
Sure.
Oh,
yes.
Is this your own like link tree through Canva?
Yes. So in Canva, the link in bio, you can create your own through Canva. So you don't have to pay for it. Like people pay for Linktree.
Okay. Yeah. You're so smart. So in that link, if you're interested in what we're talking about here, which is the salon social media shop, that second link that I sent will bring you to a page, and there's freebies, salon social media series, which is what we're doing now, monthly membership, annual membership. And you guys, Danyelle is like amazing and a godsend to work with. She is like, knows so much and super insightful. Even through this, class that we just did, I am glad that I took some things away from you, Danyelle. So thank you.
Aw, awesome.
Thank you. And Melissa, Danyelle's a great person to connect with. So highly recommend you if you're interested in doing some more social.
And I will say too that I come from a hospitality customer service background. So I'm always giving out my email. I'm always saying, DM me, message me, let me know if you have questions. The last thing I want is somebody to get the templates and not use them. So I don't want to say I hound you, but I do make sure when the new templates come out and that you're using them, and do some check-ins, or if we have these educational information that about them, which I just feel we need because are bombarded by I can't even talk by so much that we need those reminders and things to come through. Hopefully they just come through at the right time for you. And Melissa, I know that you are a Goldwell New York customer too, so we do have a discount code for GNY, and I'm just trying to remember what it is off the top of my head. I think it's GNY VIP, or it's VIP GNY. I have to double check. I will email it to you though with the follow-up. So we're going to give you those Amica templates. Then we're also going to give you this as a list for you. Mary and I put together content ideas, so you will never have to think like, what should I post? Here is a whole list. If you are lost and not sure what to post, these are all ideas for you. And ones that I think you could apply to hairstylists, an esthetician, different nail tech. These are similar generic kind of products, or not products, topics that you could use no matter what your position is in the salon, as well as the salon as a whole. And for their pages, if anyone happens to manage their salon page, here are ideas to ask your stylist and team to give you. I think some really ones that I can tell you from Goldwell New York that I know that you guys can do that have nothing to do with remembering to take a before and after or a video or anything of your client, are you can do fun this or that's. So there's two there, you want this or that, and people circle or choose, and you can ask them and engage. You could do this about coffee, you could do this about desserts, you could do this about outfits. Should I wear this or that? And trust me, people are sitting in your chair not just because you do a great job, but obviously because they enjoy the time they spend with you. There's a lot of salons out there, so it's you that they're really coming for. So don't be afraid to show you. And then your availability. This is a text type post that you're going to create. You don't need any image or anything. Thanking your clients is an easy one. If you have pets, if you have a baby or a pet, they are like gold. Everyone loves to look at them. So if you want to mix a little business and personal, I think that's totally fine. Like I said, they get to know you just like you get to know them, of the people that are sitting in the chair. Your favorite tool, you could, just like Mary said, take an image from the product's site, screenshot it, use it, and now you're talking about it. The national holidays we told you about, certificates. If you're doing any education, it is amazing how much education stylists do. I commend you for all that you guys do. Definitely share when you're in a class or you've gotten a certification. I think that your customers would really love to hear about that. So these are just some highlights that Mary and I came up with. So we will show you, we'll give you a PDF so you have all of these. So you'll have the templates. I will be emailing you. The next class we're going to do, like I said, is June 27th. You can sign up on the Goldwell New York website, or you can DM me at the Salon Social Media Shop. Right here is the handle. And what else did I forget, Mary?
I think we did great. And somehow Danyelle and I are like known for talking too much and like going over our time. So the fact that we're right on point is exciting.
We did it. Yay.
Yeah, we did it. Yeah. No, that was so fun. And just like I said, engaging with you and chatting and you know, seeing things come to life is really fun. How like one picture can turn into something great. So,
and like I said before, if you guys have Amika in your salon, Mary is a huge resource. So follow Amika_GMY. She's posting about fun things that she's doing. She is checking it, so you can DM her and she'll get back to you. Have her in your salon. Have her getting everybody talking about, there's new dream routine. As you see, the templates we gave you is about the new stuff that's coming out. And
there's a flash sale going on right now, 50% off.
FYI, flash sale.
Yes.
Cure.
All the good things I'm here to share.
50% off, you guys. So we also show you those things in those templates because we want you to take those same ideas, the marketing things we're doing, and use them. Have your own flash sale, have your own, and see what people, you know, add it, because you say, hey, this week only, maybe you do it more than one day. This week only, I'm doing this, and see how many people take you up on it. So we hope that you got a lot of content ideas. We hope that your brain is thinking, if anything, about a bunch of stuff. As I said, I'll be emailing you. I'll give you the replay of this, the free templates that have all of the great Amika stuff, and the list of content ideas. And as always, reach out to either of us if there's anything else that you need.
Awesome. Thanks, Danyelle.
Yeah,
thanks
you
for joining.
Bye, everybody.